What's happening, folks? Back with some more ABBA and back with some more live ABBA, and I did want to apologize. I didn't realize this deep dive had been off for a little more than a month. Part of it is, I think, as I'm going through the Agneta and Frida solo material, it feels like, okay, I've been back to ABBA recently, but again, I get it. ABBA proper is not the same as Agneta or Frida solo. So I do apologize, but we're back with more from the Live at Wembley performance in November of '79. Once again, major shout out to great friend of the channel, Michaela, for sending me the double disc release. We're getting near the end of the first disc. The penultimate tune on disc 1 is SOS, a tune I've come to see as one of my favorites from ABBA. I talk about this a lot. I don't tend to pick singular favorites, either with songs or albums, or groups. I tend to have more like pantheons where I include a number of songs or albums as among my favorites, and I, try, because again, on a given day or in a given mood, one of them might take precedent over another, but that might shift. So I wouldn't say I have any like singular favorite ABBA tunes, but I would put SOS in the elite category or pantheon of my absolute favorites. So yeah, ultimately, it's a tune I enjoy a great deal. Part of why I like it is it mixes the sort of melancholy, moody atmosphere that they can do so well with a bit more like energetic and consonant sections. I like the idea that like only someone's love, only that person's love can save someone. I enjoy the songwriting, so it's a lot of what ABBA does so excellently, as I've come to learn as I try to get that thought out of my head or from my brain to my mouth. In any case, let's hear it. This is a live performance of SOS at Wembley Arena in 1979 by the one and only ABBA.
Whatever happened to our love? I wish I understood. It used to be so nice, it used to be so good. So when you needed me, darling, can't you hear me? SOS. The love you gave me, nothing else can save me. SOS.
Nothing else.
Even try to run. When you go, oh, I try, how can I carry on? You seem so far away, you're standing near.
I love the transition to this
You make me feel alive, but something died, I feel. I really tried to make it out. I wish I understood what happened to our love. It used to be so good. So when you need me, darling, can't you hear me? SOS. The love you gave me, nothing else can save me. SOS. When you're gone, how can I even try to run?
I like the bigger rock feeling of these sections. I like how fast everyone got on board with that. A bit of that like folk country feel in some of the moments.
When you're gone,
I like how it's framed as questions. Afterwards.
Thank you very much.
Not in this case, really. Again, I know like not everyone thinks the sound quality of this album is, up to snuff, or like in comparison to the studio production, it just sounds lacking. I can get that, but I think this one did sound good, and I think it was reasonably reflective of the sound of the parts of the recorded tune. In that sense, I still got that melancholy sort of emotional heaviness of the slower sections, as well as the plea, the asking of questions, the more energy of the other sections. So again, it very much felt like a cool live performance of a tune I've come to love a great deal. So very much enjoyed that. I think Agneta sounding fantastic, and also when they come in together in the more energetic parts, I think they're sounding good. I'm now remembering that someone said Frida, I think, was ill like during this concert, which it's got to be one of the challenges of being a performer when you have a big concert, and maybe some people that have been waiting for a long time, maybe some people have never seen you before, thousands of people and so on. And then it's like, but you're a human, and you like sometimes get sick, or you have an achy neck, or maybe your throat, you like have a bit of problem with your voice, like somehow the show must go on. So yeah, it's a testament, I think, to the professionalism, if that is indeed the case, that she was ill. But again, Agneta sounding good in the sorrowful parts, or the reflective parts. Again, just a dynamic performance, even if, again, maybe the lushness, the fullness of sound isn't quite on the level of the recorded tune. Once again, shout out to everyone who's been following the ABBA Deep Dive, and to those who are still here as it becomes a bit more periodic. Again, this has happened to a lot of the deep dives, that as I went through the main body of the catalog, in part because a lot of these groups that I'm thinking about, Duran Duran, Depeche Mode, ABBA, they have many albums, and ultimately during the main part of the studio deep dive, they were a bit more regular, and then they become a bit more periodic. But I'm very thankful to those who are still here, joining me on the journey, and again, to those who maybe don't hear this as sympathetically in terms of the actual recording sound, even if of course they'll be fond of the tunes in question. I do appreciate that you're still here with me, and those who have taken part now in the Agneta and Frida solo journeys. In any case, when we come back for the final tune on Disc 1, it'll be Fernando, another track I know is hugely popular among fans and I've come to enjoy a great deal. So yeah, looking forward to that, and then we'll hop over to Disc 2, which starts with the name of the game, and then Eagle, another one I remember very quickly realizing how much people enjoy, so we still got lots of good stuff. Obviously, we did react to Summer Night City, so there may be one or two on the second side that we skip over. Maybe it's just that one as I look at it, but Dancing Queen is near the end of the second disc, so very much looking forward to all that. Let me know what you think of this. Shout out once again to Michaela, not only for sharing this, but other music, and just being a very big supporter of my activities here on YouTube and Patreon. That has not gone unnoticed, and is not unappreciated. So big shout out to you again. Let me know what you think of this. I'll see you next time. Peace.